I'm here at Amara Day Spa in Orem, and we're going to be spray tanning cute Michelle today. I'm actually the assistant manager up front, and then I specialize in spray tans here. So this is Michelle, and we're going to be spray tanning her lower half of her body today with our South Seas product that we use here at Amara. So we actually carry the exact same solution in our kind of famous tan in a can that we specialize in here. It's one of our best-selling products, and we'll kind of go over that after we spray tan her. So we're going to be spray tanning Michelle with the 8-hour solution. And it also comes in a 2-hour solution. So the 2-hour, we kind of say it's a little bit lighter. You can shower it off in 2 hours. It's kind of if you want that healthy, more natural glow. And then we recommend this if you're wanting more of a long-term spray tan and it's a little bit more pigmented. So we're going to kind of talk about tips and tricks to better your spray tan and the longevity of it, as well as kind of debunking the myths of spray tanning and kind of the stigmas that come along with it. So we're just going to kind of go through with the typical procedure that you'd experience if you booked a spray tan with me. So you just call in, we go ahead and ask you over the phone if you'd rather have the 8 or the 2, but if you come in and you have a change of decision, we'll be able to do either one. We can change them out super easily. Like I said, we're going to be doing the 8-hour solution on Michelle. So we'll have you come into our spray tanning room here and at Lehigh, and we'll have you undressed to your comfort level. So whether that's you bringing in a swimsuit or whatever you kind of want to do, we're more than happy to do that, as well as we always consult the guest to ask kind of what we're going to be doing. So say Michelle's going to Lake Powell tomorrow, so she wants to be really dark because she's going to be in and out of the water a lot, rather than someone that's maybe just going on vacation for the weekend and isn't going to be so much in the water and just wants a glow. So a lot of people think that when they come in they're going to leave really orange, but that's not the case, because South Seas makes it really easy to customize our coloring system on you so that you don't look too dark and you don't look too light. So we'll start with going ahead and taking our baby powder, and we actually put it in any of the areas that we see creasing. So those common areas, if we were to do her full body, would be fingers, elbows, inner arms, back of the knees, which we'll do on Michelle, as well as sometimes in between on your décolleté. And then we'll do her toes. And like I said, the baby powder just kind of helps absorb the solution, so we don't find a lot of gathering of the solution, so it's not super dark in those areas. And then Michelle, we'll just turn her out. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so then we'll just turn on the solution, and then we'll kind of go over some tips. So like I said, you're not going to be orange. That's such a misconception of spray tanning, and hopefully Michelle, you trust me that I'm not going to be orange. Another thing is and then if you'll just face me first. So we'll go ahead and spray her first, and then I'll kind of go over the tips. So we'll just start on her inner leg.
You can see the
color actually dispense on your leg. And it's super easy. We like to do them in super easy strokes so that it's really even and you're not going to find it splotchy. Like that. And then if you'll turn your leg in.
This way?
Yes, perfect. And then the other side. And then the back. Perfect. And we try and really sculpt your body too, so it looks as natural as possible. So you're not just having these stripes going down your body.
Yeah.
So we're actually taking into consideration all your curves and everything that your body has. Basically, we'll try and match that most as even as possible. The great thing about our South Seas solution, and this is a common myth, is that they smell really bad. And something that I love about South Seas that I haven't found in a ton of other product lines is that it smells so good. This one's actually scented cucumber melon. So it kind of smells like a vacation when we spray on you.
Yeah.
So yeah, spray tans automatic, and then the girls should do the same. Spray tans do kind of have an odor, but not the typical odor that everyone thinks they have, especially like the Southeast brand. Just because it's awesome. Okay, and then the other side. Perfect. Alright, and then I'm going to do your feet. Great, and then we'll do your front leg again.
How many coats do you usually do?
So that's again in like our consultation. So Michelle, we're gonna make Michelle just like kind of like a she's just been in the sun kind of a thing, where she just is pretty tan. We're not gonna make her overly tan just because she's not gonna be in the water, or kind of that's kind of what she wanted. So in your consultation, we'll go over that and just kind of ask, do you want to be super dark? Do you want to be pretty dark? Do you want to just have a glow? And then we'll find kind of like a balance to make it look the most natural, but also like give you the results that you want. Okay, and then the other side. Perfect. And what I love about this solution too is if you do wear your swimsuit, you can even wear a colored swimsuit, and through like putting in the wash and then the back, it'll actually come right out. So you have like no fear, and if you do come in like your favorite top and you happen to like put it on after, you can just throw it in the washing machine and it'll come right out. Alright. So then after we spray you, we'll actually let you take our blow dryer and we'll actually blow you off. What's funny about spray tans is it actually dries faster in a colder climate. So we have these fans going, so when you do get a spray tan, it is pretty chilly. Was that pretty cold?
Yeah, it's kind of cold.
Yeah, it is really cold, but like that's the best way for it to like not become tacky and dry quicker. So we'll kind of go over some tips, so because that was kind of loud. But so when Michelle comes in, we want to have shaved legs. We're gonna have them really exfoliated. We actually have a great exfoliant here called Lilicious. It's in Sugar Kiss, and you can rub that on your body prior to your appointment, and that'll get all like the dead skin cells on the surface off, so that'll give you an evener tan. It'll also make the like spray tan last a lot longer because it's on like kind of like a clean slate. It's like putting makeup on your face. If you have a clean like palette to put it on, it looks a lot better. It's more even, it's just more consistent. Another thing that I always recommend is, I don't think I have it in here, but we want to use things that don't have, to wash our bodies, that don't have a ton of alcohol in them. So alcohol is like a stripping agent, so it'll strip the color faster. So if you're using something a little bit more natural, again, we do sell the Lilicious brand, that's 100% natural. It's super great for spray tans and it smells really awesome. So it'll protect like your investment in your spray tan, which is super awesome. And like I said, just shave your legs, and that's kind of like the best preparation, as well as like making sure you wear really loose clothing. So we wouldn't want to put jeans on right after we've done a spray tan. You can, but we don't want to like risk it rubbing off as much. You do want to give it like the best chance and opportunity to dry. And so since we did the 8-hour solution, Michelle will have to wait the 8 hours or more. I'm the type of person that sleeps in my spray tan for like 12 hours and it totally looks fine and works great. And then she can shower it off. And when you're in the shower, you will see the solution run onto the into the drain, and that's okay. That's just the bronzer coming off. So what we do is we throw the solution on, and then there's a bronzer added to it. So it gives you like that instant, so you can see it when I was spraying Michelle, how it instantly got darker in areas, and that's the bronzer. So when you take the shower, the bronzer is gonna come off into the drain, and a lot of people panic, like, oh my gosh, my spray tan just came off. But no, that's just the bronzer, and then the actual solution is like penetrated like your pores, and that's where the pigment will start appearing. So that's really good. Always stay really hydrated and moisturized. I use a lot of coconut oils, anything I can to make it so you have seen like people get those flaky kind of spray tans, and I feel like that's just because they're not either A, like exfoliating or B, moisturizing after their treatment. So that's super important. Like we went over some of the myths. As you can see, Michelle does not orange. Do you feel orange?
I don't think, I like looking at my, no, I don't feel orange.
You just feel tan, and like that's like the goal that we want. We don't want to make you overly tan unless you want to be orange. We can make you orange, but that's one of the common myths is that you're gonna get a spray tan, you're gonna walk out of here feeling like an Oompa Loompa. That's not the case, especially like I said with South Seas. It is like the most natural solution, and it seriously makes you just look like you came off an island. Like that's how great it is. But that's one of our common myths. Another common myth that we see is a lot with hands. A lot of people think their hands are going to turn like really orange, and they can if you don't do it right. And something that we're all trained on here as like spray tan artists here at Amara is just being really careful. And like if you'll just put your hand out, I'm not going to spray it, is we do it in like 1 to 2 passes depending on how dark you want to be. But we also, like I said, use the baby powder so that it absorbs it, so it's not getting too far into your creases, creating that really like fake look. We went over smell, how South Seas is the cucumber melon. I'll actually even can show you. Cucumber melon scent. So yeah, spray tans do have an odor, and that's super true, but South Seas actually has a good odor. So when you walk out of here, you smell really good. This room always smells super good.
It smells good in here.
Like that cucumber melon scent. And then I'm trying to think of anything else. Spray tanning is just super great. It's a quick fix. I feel like I lose 10 pounds when I get it done because everything just feels tighter, it feels better. It's super great, and it's a quick fix. So if you're going on a trip the next day, you just get a spray tan and you'll just feel so much better. But yeah, do you guys have any questions for me?
No.
Okay, awesome. Well, come and book a spray tan with us at Amara Day Spa.